Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Carolina Panthers and the Indianapolis Colts. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. Monday night primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Cover 19! Cover 19! Cover 19! Ready?
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go! Gravity Lions! Go!
Taylor again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Let's go now. 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, right?
3rd and long for him here. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays.
Okay,
those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ready?
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther. Ready? Warrior 70.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got a man left. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Caught near the goal line. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Rubio ends on the point after. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That was Tyrone McMillan he was looking for. So now they have 3rd and short. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Stephanie! Viking 18! Go!
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard still finding room past the 45. Through the 35. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Again to throw on 2nd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. And the deficit stays at 7.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Room to work at the 35. Through the 45. Jonathan Taylor. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Gio Tex on the extra point. And the Colts drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready? Franco 80.
Going now on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18. Ready?
set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
19, Tiger, 19.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Now Maddox Trujillo on to attempt to knock this through for the Colts. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. With 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Hubbard on the give. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 17-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
70 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Hands off here for Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a nice tendency buster right there. Works to the tune of a new set of downs. Really got some nice yardage, and it wouldn't be surprising to see that call used again in a similar spot.
Looking right, and he finds him. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready?
Hubbard will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He gets it again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Now Richardson to throw. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Get it. Let's go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Headed out right. Warren's got it. Complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
70 Lions.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Running in the red zone. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts making a 16-point ball game. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead.
Panthers 7.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10.
Panthers 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They think they hand it off now, Richardson. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On the ready.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Back. Go.
They go again with Taylor. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Cougar 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Now Maddox Trujillo on to attempt to knock this through for the Colts. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
First and 10 from the 32.
Get it. Count. No. Not ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Counter play, Hubbard. We're cobbling together a yard there. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far, but this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready. 60 Maverick. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Air it out on 3rd. Gets in on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Here's a give to Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Hubbard has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ready.
They go to him again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves them with a big 3rd and goal. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal? They'll throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. 4 yards short at the 23. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Get it. Bronco 80. Steady, right?
Starting this 3rd quarter, it's Hubbard. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. 3rd down from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground. Taylor across midfield to the 45. Past the 25. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Rubio hands on the point after. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead.
34. Panthers 17.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again on second. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's out on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Time coverage here from the Colts. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. The left side, Sanders has it. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Space past the 35. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
Their own 37-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Taylor now up the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Vacates quickly left side. Now he takes it. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Short side option here. He's running left. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Richardson on first and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Colts.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This is caught near the pylon. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
We go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Ready.
Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Needs to score.
That splits the uprights. And the Colts make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go! Panther 60.
No throw to start the drive. That's caught by Hubbard. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. Shoots another one. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
18 Cardinal.
Working now from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Liking 18.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
41, Panthers 23. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco lead.
Now a run with Taylor. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Taylor again. Shoots away from one. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
The tackle by Tershawn Wharton. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Hawk 70.
Back to the well again. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts with the football as they hang on to this comfortable lead. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 6.
Back gets the handoff. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. Cowboy. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. This is Trujillo. Try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts continue piling onto this lead.
48. Panthers 23.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Return starts at the 9. Shows you a burst so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. All in left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie QB from UCLA.
Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Brought in right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. They've got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. That'll be the 1st and more. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
76.
They'll run here on first down. Give him 5 on that carry. They got 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Richardson will do it himself. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Bronco 80.
It's a designed run for Richardson. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on 4th down. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, looking for options. Taking a deep shot here. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for the Panthers. First down.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now.
Panthers.
Heads out on the bootleg. Connects on the crosser. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on a PAT. And the Panthers make it an 18-point game.
Panthers 30. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
He'll always sign off on it. When that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear it, a toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready?
Richardson will do it himself. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Cowboy 80.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. Well, look again, it's just a good start to this season. Might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious lengths to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.